Hello, universe. I'm here.
It's Josh Wasabi, and it's time to play Contrast. It's Badass Female Wednesday, and I fucking love this game. I've already beat this game. Oh, singing! Anyway, this is a fantastic indie noir platformer with badass females. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's in 1920s vaudeville and environs here, and you got that jazz ambiance happening. But one of the things that's really cool about it, other than that atmosphere, which is fantastic, is the unique mechanic. I'm pretty sure it's unique of the shadow-like platforming, where you can move between this three-dimensional world, as you see here on the title screen, and a 2D platforming experience that is all about the shadows on a wall. Anyway, it's hard to explain, it's easier to show, so we're going to jump in here. I've already beat this game, but it's fantastic. I'm thinking about, maybe we should just start at the beginning, you know? Why not? Just start at the beginning and move forward. Let's do that. Okay. So, your primary playable character is the imaginary friend of this little girl. And I think they'll explain that here in a moment. So there's that music from the title screen. It's coming out of a radio right there. So this is the person you're playing as, who is the imaginary friend of the little girl that's this rune belongs to. Okay. Let's see what we got.
It's time for bed, Dee Dee. Go hop in bed. I'll be right in to tuck you in.
So here's Dee Dee, the little girl, who's the primary protagonist, essentially. And she's pretty freaking awesome.
Good night,
Pay attention
Daddy.
to the shadows.
What are you doing here? My mommy's coming. You better hide, or she's gonna catch you.
Okay, sweetie. Night-night. What are you looking at?
I don't think she can see you.
Now promise me you'll be a good girl while I'm out singing.
I promise.
No sneaking out this time. I'll get in trouble.
I promise.
That's my good girl.
Mommy, is Daddy ever coming back?
I don't know, honey. Maybe someday when he's ready. But don't you worry. Mommy always comes back. I'll be home before you even wake up. Get some nice sleep.
Okay, she's gone. She's gonna sing at the Ghost Note tonight. It's the most beautiful cabaret. Come on, we'll miss her show.
Okay, so I wonder if I missed the interactions with other things. I did. Okay, so you can interact with the other things before you start. I didn't realize that started the story. I thought that would, because it's near the door. But as you notice, shadows are really important. Mom never showed up like this character shows up. She's only a shadow on the wall. And so it's a fascinating little bit where the whole story happens in, like, this real-world 3D stuff is almost all of Dee Dee's imagination. And some of the things are shadows, and they don't... They exist almost as a 2D mechanic for her. And it's a fascinating way to do storytelling. Anyway... there was a little weird glitchy thing. I don't know what that was all about or what's going to happen, but I'll check that in post to edit it out if there's a problem. But anyway, here we are. Dee Dee took off with the lantern, and now we, as her little friend here, her imaginary friend, have to follow her. There she is on the rooftop. Yo, Dee Dee.
Oh no, somebody moved the ash cart. Look. I know. You could go down there and move the ash cart, and I could jump down. I'll play here, so you can go over there and be a shadow person.
And be a shadow person. So, yes, I understand. Can I have my controls? Please! Give me the... Oh, okay. Ha, I was trying to control the view, but it wouldn't let me. Okay, so you go over here to the wall, and you can shift into the shadow, and now you move along the shadow. And then you shift back out, and there you are.
Could you
right?
teach me how to do that?
God, I wish I could do that. So, the character you're playing never... Oh, God, can I fall down from here? Is that going to kill me? Well, I'm guessing I can just fall down from here.
Okay,
Yep,
Now
okay,
move
apparently.
the ash cart to where I can jump into it.
Alrighty. There you go, Dee Dee.
I wonder who moved it. Do you think it was Mommy? She got really mad at me the last time I snuck out. Where did you go for so long? I haven't seen you in 3 weeks. I really wish you had been at my birthday. Daddy missed my birthday. Now we go this way. Follow me.
So obviously there's this family drama of Daddy. So the reason I said badass female, so Dee Dee, obviously, she's kicking ass. Look at her, like, freaking... That's like 3 stories up. What the shit? She finds a way down. She's got this imaginary friend who is like the projection of the awesomeness that she wants to be, made real life. And this is 1920s vaudeville, so that's the character she wants to be. But then her mom too, who's apparently a badass single mom taking care of business, you know, raising this kid without daddy around. You know, oh, was I supposed to shift into the shadow there and then come down? Maybe. Heh, I shortcutted it. Okay. You see, you got the lights coming out, that bright light sticking out of there, or whatever. Uh-oh, another platforming experience.
Oh, I think you're too big. I think that goes all the way through to the other street. If I move this cart, you could walk up its shadow. Couldn't you?
Wait. So, you move from controlling the camera fully. Oh, I'm controlling it now. Never mind. Okay. You shift into the shadow, and then you go up things. Oh! Yeah. You gotta be careful with that. You'll kill yourself.
Come on, we're gonna be late for the show.
You shift out, and then you gotta shift back in. Shift back in, and get over, and shift out. There we are.
See you at the ghost note.
Headed to the ghost note, Dee Dee. So there we are. It's really, really cool. So, I mean, it's semi-simplistic. I think you add things on and you can get dashing and stuff, too. And you have to collect luminaries, but it's just awesome. Look at all the little stuff around. And you'll notice a massive lack of people. And that's why I'm saying the shadow world is where all of the other real people show up. And this 3D world is just her imaginary, invisible friend existence. But it's so cool. Walk in, boom. You can shift in. So I want that. If I want that luminary, I can shift into here. So I can get in here, get up and ride the bicycle tire shadow all the way over. Ah. Okay, and then we're going to catch a pedal to elevate us up here. And then over here, out, and we got a luminary. Isn't that fascinatingly cool? Like, that is an amazing dynamic. And this game is not terribly long. You can beat it in a couple of hours, so it's not as though it's got a whole lot of stuff happening. But that's okay. It's a great mechanic. It's a great story. And it's just so much fun. And you could just pay so much attention. There's St. Matthew's Shelter, and it's at capacity. But you hear that music in the background. Liquors, beers, 8 to the bar. There's the ghost note where we're going to, but there's just so much atmosphere around it, and there's no people, but that feeds into, again, into the mechanic, into the atmosphere, and into the story. Gold mine, live, okay, it took over. As you get further in, you're able to wander the city a little more openly.
They were so beautiful. I want to be a dancer when I grow up. Or an acrobat, like you.
She's an
Did you
acrobat.
always want to be an acrobat? You're so good. You should be in the circus. Too bad nobody can see you.
Right?
Come on, let's go in.
Kind of hampers my ability to be popular. So notice, there's nobody around.
Want to put on some lights? I promise you'll like the view.
So I love the fact that it's like reversed. from what you would expect.
Come on, sugar. Help a girl out here. We can't play in the dark.
See? You can't see the actual guy playing the saxophone, but the shadow is the real world. Oh my god. I freaking love this. It is so cool. You definitely have to check it out. I'm obviously not going to play the whole thing. I'm just going to show you a little bit more of it. And I encourage everyone to go check this game out. It is so cool and so fun. Alright, now the third spotlight. Whoa!
Oh, hey, one's on the fritz. Hey, Sparky.
See, there's a
could you
cigarette
do something about that one
or
too?
cigar.
It's really messing with our rhythm.
There's the bar. Another cigar. And the smoke. It's just so awesomely. So much detail. So much. That's the front. Okay. So much detail. So much atmosphere. It's so pretty. The animations are done really well. Where the hell am I going? I gotta get up top. Oh, never mind. I gotta get up top. How do you think I get up top? I gotta pick somebody to go up. This guy looks easier. The drumstick you can climb up. So you gotta... It is so fucking cool. Insert luminaries. So when those luminaries you're collecting, you have to gather them so that you can use them to power light objects. Just wondering if there's anything else back here. There might have been another luminary I need to collect. There's also collectibles to get. What is that? Insufficient funds. Oh yeah, that might be a collectible I can get after I do the spotlight. So there are collectibles that tell a little bit more of the story each time. And I love that, finding secrets that aren't just like, oh look, it's pretty, but it actually does something. There we go. Now this is really cool, watch this.
And I knew right away that you would want me. I just never thought you'd harm me. You held me closely, but now I know you love me mostly. Sorry, Joe, you ain't a lover, you're a house on fire. I'm burning so. You hear that siren coming, baby, I gotta go. You're in my past, Joe, I had my fill. It couldn't last, Joe, baby, I got bills. There's no one happy in a house on fire. Why do I still hear those sirens going, baby? I get a chill, I get a thrill, babe, and I wanna run back, but I know I gotta
Vamp for me, Charlie, would ya?
Wow, so again, you got the real world here, which is 3D modeled and looking pretty cool, but all of the real people action happens in the shadows, and it's all sort of like a super simplistic, as if you're looking through the eyes of a child, and she's only understanding these adult things in this sort of 2D way. I love that idea. I mean, she can understand a table and the chairs and the drinks and the cigars. I mean, but the interaction among people is so 2D for her at this time. And later on, it becomes different. But it's freaking phenomenal. I love this so much. Let's see what happens when we go into here. Gotta eavesdrop on Kat, and that's her mom.
What are you doing here?
You're singing good tonight, Ken.
Don't smooth talk me, Johnny. We had an agreement.
Is that what you call it? I never wanted to leave. You kicked me out.
You want money from me, Johnny? Because I'm ducking the landlord.
I don't need a handout, babe. Look at this suit.
You working another one of your famous deals?
This one's big, Cat.
Oh, sure it is. Till it blows up like last time and the time before
Not
that.
this time, babe. I'm gonna make it all up to you.
I gotta get back on stage.
Then meet me after. I'm staying at the Excelsior.
But you think you're just gonna jitterbug your way back into our lives with a lot of sweet talk?
It's gonna be better this time, babe. You're gonna see how much better it can be. Room 529, kiddo.
Where is he going? I need to talk to him.
Wow. And it's just so freaking cool. So now she's running after Daddy, and you're her imaginary friend. She's trying to help out. It's, I don't know. She's out there singing still. Can I go back out and watch her? No, I'm probably closed up. Yeah. Okay. So, you know what? I'm going to leave it there because I set up all the drama for you. But it's just so cool. It's so freaking cool, and it's all based on the light for the shadow play. But anyway, check this game out. It's called Contrast. You can get it on Steam. I think it's pretty cheap. It's so much fun. It does have a fantastic story, especially if you like stories about badass women doing their thing and you know, families, you know, trying to figure things out and make it together. You know, that whole thing. But it's also has a great gameplay mechanic and secrets to find that have meaning and value. Yeah, so check it out on Steam. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time.
Goodbye, universe.